Well, this tournament is certainly off to a start, isn't it? But is it good? Is it bad? Is it indifferent? Is it medium rare? Let's find out, shall we? I'm John Retton with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's New Japan Cup 2022 Night 1 event. Okay, quick side note. Because of work and personal things, I'm not going to be watching any of this tournament live. The reviews will be up when they're up. Just want to let you guys know that. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm taking care of myself. But I've just realized that for a variety of reasons, watching New Japan live, it just doesn't work for me anymore. And that being said, the on-demand service is fucking great. And speaking of fucking great, the main event of this particular show is really fucking great. And if that's any indication as to stuff we're going to get for this tournament, we're in for some damn good wrestling. We're also in for some bullshit as far as this show went, but that being said, there was more good than bad. Though some of the bad comes from the fact they had a 48-man field that is now down to 46 because Kodobushi is out due to injury, same with Tenzan. So Kodobushi, my bracket, for part of that is busted because I had Koda going at least a few matches deep. I ended up Tenzan winning, but he got a bye, and literally got a bye, because he's now out of this whole fucking tournament. In retrospect, 32 men is probably what they should have stuck with, even though, yes, the pandemic is part of it, and I get they want to give more people opportunities, and there's a chance for, some pretty damn good storylines, but 32, that just seems like a nice round number. And also I want to say that as far as the remaining shows, I'm probably going to double or even triple them up, because it's all cup action on this night, and then they're going to do the multi-man matches to, get new storylines, get, things juiced up, and also because as the field diminishes, they can't just do all cup matches for every show, or otherwise this tour will be over before we know it. So anyway, Kevin Kelly, Chris Charlton on commentary. There's a ribbon cutting ceremony for the Strong Spirits video game. Cool, okay. I mean, I'm not going to play it, but it's a big deal. It's something they've been working on. The 50th anniversary, by the way, I did watch. And while it was good, it was great to, embrace the rich history of New Japan Pro Wrestling and see all the people there that, contributed, all those that are still alive, how well they contributed. And the card was fine. I just didn't feel it was worth reviewing. That being said, I respect, the various talents that helped build the foundation for what New Japan Pro Wrestling is now. So we get a VTR package and a schedule rundown. And we get Shima with Strong Hearts taking on Taka. Taka Michinoku with a couple of his Michinoku Pro guys at ringside as young lions, and they got taken out on a toe pace. Shima moves remarkably well for a guy that is a 20-plus year veteran. The same with Taka. Taka's had to vary up his offense, can take to the air a little bit, but is more ground-based. And we get a crossface by Taka, and then, he wraps the legs around. It looks like he's going to get the victory, but alas, he does not. The Meteora 1, 2, 3. Not a bad match. Pretty good opener. And Shima advances. So yeah, Okan advances because of Koda having a forfeit, and Tenzan is out of the tournament. So there you go. I think it's Taichi and Yano, whoever the winner of that is. Spoiler alert, it's Taichi advanced because they were supposed to face Tenzan. Anyway, we then get Yoshihashi versus Hanma. Man, I wrote down first, man, what, why? Why is this happening? Oh, it actually wasn't that bad, despite the fact Hanma can't really move. I'm not saying the match was great, and Honda can't really fall down without taking about 15 years to get back up, but they did some good heavy striking, and we got a big Larry. We did get a Kokeshi off the ropes for 2, and then eventually Karma, the safest Karma you will ever see, because Hanma ain't got much left in his neck. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. And then Yuji Nagata against Hiroki Goto, and a heavy strike battle, a slugfest. And that's really all it was. The cannon fire kicks, and Nagata got the Nagata lock on, but oh no, Goto got whatever that leg lock pin is that I don't know what he calls it. Chris Charlton said out loud, and I can't recall the name right now, but the Goto lock. 1, 2, 3, and Hiroki Goto advances. Not shocking, and the match was, well, brief, well worked. And then we get Jeff Cobb versus Togi Makabe. I wrote down, nice knowing you, Makabe. And while Makabe got in some shots, he wasn't going to do much and tore the islands 1, 2, 3. And I love Jeff Cobb. One of my favorite wrestlers of last year. One of my favorite wrestlers of the last few years. And he is just on another level right now. I have him winning the tournament, so I really hope that he ends up at least going deep on it, because otherwise my bracket's fucked. Taichi with Miho Abe took on Yano. And there was a canvas sack out. Why? Because we're going to do more comedy, more haha. Miho, avoided the sack, is a line from Kevin Kelly. He can't wrestle his way out of a blue canvas bag, says Chris Charlton. 10 pounds of Yano in a 5-pound bag. The referee got sacked at one point. Yano rips off Taichi's pants. And then we get a roll up for 2. We get a Gato clutch for 2. And eventually he just hits a big old forearm strike. 1, 2, 3. And Taichi advances. Match is fine. We then get Yo versus Tanahashi. Yo ace, as I'm calling it. Tana's on his last leg, literally and figuratively. He doesn't have a lot left. Yo targeted the knee. We get a clover leaf by Tana. It was well worked, but Tana, please, Tana, call it quits before your knees just explode. He's got that iron will, but he ain't going to last very long. Superplex spot was really, really nice. We get some good near falls by Yo, and eventually the Dragon Suplex 1, 2, 3. It's kind of out of nowhere. Probably good he doesn't bust out the high fly flow yet. But Yo had a good showing here. And then Naito took on Yujiro in a match that I wrote down wasn't bad at first. And then, oh, lo and behold, House of fucking Torture interferes. And yay, yay, yay. I wanted to crumple up my notes and just say, fuck it. I just wanted to say, nah, fuck this tournament. The House of Torture is just embarrassing. It's like a lot of Bullet Club antic stuff. It's just the interference. The interference with the NWO and WCW is fucking annoying, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And now this is like it amped up, but without the same amount of people watching and also with lesser talent. And it's not that Show and Evil aren't talented. And Yujiro, he told him to leave, and then he low blows him because he wants to be the one to beat him. Ah, ha, ha, ha. And then we get a jackknife, pin 1, 2, 3 because Naito hit a low blow while the referee was distracted. And then Evil stomps Naito, but then gets hit with a low blow because comedy. El Desperado versus Kazuchika Okada, Junior Heavyweight Champ versus Heavyweight Champ. Yay. Good shit. One of my favorite matches of the year. Jen, by the way, thank you for sending me this. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, Jen. Hope you're doing well. Despi kept targeting the knee, targeting the back. Okada was much more heelish and vicious, saying, oh, come on, fight me, fight me. You're a junior heavyweight. You want to fight me? Come on, fight me. And it was good. We got plenty of chops at one point. The capillaries on Okada's chest were just busted open. The money clip, it's not working. Okada, stop trying to make the money clip happen. It's never going to happen. Numero dos, and oh no, it looks like Okada might tap out. Alas, he doesn't. We do get Okada berating him, like, come on, get up, fight me at one point. We get punches and a pinche loco, and then he goes for a second one, but oh no, it gets countered. And then the landslide brings him down to a Rainmaker 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's basically it right there. The reason I kind of brushed through some of these matches is outside of the main event, which you should watch. I can't summarize it as well as, they performed it, obviously, because I'm just a fan. Some of these matches were The House of Torture stuff was bullshit, but Despi versus Okada is one of my favorite matches of the year. Really, really goddamn good. Terrific fucking action. Seemed like Despi might actually get the victory, but alas, he did not. But he's having a career like 15 months or so. He had a pretty damn good, run actually like at the end of 2020, end of 2021. He's doing well here, and he's probably going to end up having a great 2022. I would have him hold the junior heavyweight title for a while. Don't have him drop it at Duntaku. If you want to have him drop it at Dominion and put him in the G1, I'm all for that. Hell, they need some other people in G1 because there are some that should not be in there at all. Get some fresh blood in there. That being said, pretty good end to the first night of the New Japan Cup. And if I'm right, I think the 6th and the 7th are the next, back-to-back events. I will try to have that double review up sometime Monday night if possible. We will see, because AEW Revolution is on the 6th. If I can get that watched and I can get some stuff, I'll try to do individual reviews, but it's more than likely going to end up being doubled, especially as this tournament goes on, and I take care of myself and have a whole bunch of work and other projects. So that being said, fine first night. Agree, disagree what I said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.